Cristiano Ronaldo has said farewell to the biggest and most ambitious target in his career, after Portugal's World Cup elimination by Morocco. On Saturday afternoon, Morocco became the first ever African team in the history of the World Cup to reach the semi-finals, knocking out Portugal. It was already an incredible story for Walid Regragui's team, after they defeated Spain in the last 16, and to follow it up puts them on the verge of even more history. For the losers, it was likely to be Ronaldo's final ever game at the World Cup, as he's be 41 years old by the time the next one kicks off in USA, Canada and Mexico, having been dropped for the team's last 16 game against Switzerland. With his replacement scoring a hat-trick, the former Manchester United forward was once again left on the bench for the start of the game. He was brought on in the second half, with the team already behind, and wasn't able to have the kind of effect he'd have been hoping for, with his failure to score meaning he's never scored in the knockout stages of a World Cup, despite scoring in 5 of them. Ronaldo was very emotional after full time, being spotted crying in the tunnel post-match, and he's still feeling emotional a day after. Taking to social media, the 37-year-old posted that becoming world champion had been the biggest dream of his career and said he'd given it his all. Winning a World Cup for Portugal was the biggest and most ambitious dream of my career, the currently clubless forward posted. Fortunately, I won many titles of international distinction, including with Portugal, but putting our country's name on the highest step in the world was my biggest dream. I fought for it. I fought hard for this dream. In the 5 appearances I scored in World Cups over 16 years, always by the side of great players and supported by millions of Portuguese, I gave my all. Left it all out on the field. I never turned my face to the fight and I never gave up on that dream. Sadly, yesterday the dream ended. It's not worth reacting whilst hot. I just want everyone to know that much has been said, much has been written, much has been speculated, but my dedication to Portugal has not changed for an instant. I was always one more person fighting for everyone's goal, and I would never turn my back on my teammates and my country. For now, there's not much more to say. Thank you, Portugal. Thank you, Qatar. The dream was beautiful while it lasted. Now, it's time to be a good advisor and allow each one to draw their own conclusions. Whilst Ronaldo refused to react as he was still hot, partner Georgina Rodriguez revealed her anger with Fernando Santos, with a salty message. Rodriguez was unhappy that her man had been dropped for the game against Switzerland earlier in the week, and she continued to let her feelings be known after Portugal's loss. The forward's former Real Madrid teammate was also not ready to wait to cool down until he let his feelings out after the loss. The centre-back claimed that FIFA should just give the World Cup to Argentina, following their win over Netherlands in the quarter-finals on Friday.
Black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad.